Hello and welcome back. This might be a shorter video. First, I just wanted to say take a look. So I moved over the last few months. I used to live in town, now I live out of town. And we've got a beautiful place out here. To anyone who hasn't been following me on Instagram, if you want to see the progress of our build in our geodesic dome, go ahead and check the link in my bio, and you can find um, some quick videos. Some are a little bit longer, a lot of pictures on the dome here, our geodesic dome that we now live in full time. And this is the backdrop just behind me here. We just got a bit of snow, and it's beautiful out right now. So I have my cat outside. She's just kind of hanging out with me there, Leah. And I just felt the urge to record a video sharing something that I've been noticing over and over and over and over the last 7 years since my awakening. And for some reason, this is something that I haven't really put a major focus on, but it's something that now is my major focus in my spiritual practices, you could say, the things that I do continually on a daily basis in order to not have the mind control me, not have the conditioning of the mind control me and create that negative environment within the body. So, what is it? What is it that I'm talking about? Well, I've noticed that a lot of the tension that in my experience that the mind generates um, is immediately brought into the tailbone region of my body, what you would consider, probably have heard called the root chakra, and that area. And I noticed that in the same way that when a dog gets afraid, you can see the dog tuck his tail in between his legs, that when my mind generates unpleasant feelings in my body, that the first area that is tense is that region, one of the first areas. And it's almost as though the muscles around the tailbone start to contract. And as soon as that happens, I notice immediately the stress levels in my body raise up. And the mind, of course, will project certain thoughts related to a more stressful environment, which is the body I'm speaking about. So, what I want to share with you is just to be aware of that region in your body. The root chakra is responsible for feelings of safety, comfort, safety, confidence, that sort of thing. In this 3D world, it is a very grounded energy. And when you have that tension that's created there, then you can tend to feel an increase in your fight or flight response within your body. And that translates to a lot of discomfort, and you can feel yourself becoming more and more stressed. And I use this word a lot. The body becomes body leans into a state of dis-ease, being not at ease. So a simple thing that I've been avoiding for some reason is just relaxing the muscles within that general region. My whole progress, I've been focusing more on the energies, uh, in the upper areas of the energy centers in your body. And I've always known that the lower three chakras, in my experience, need to be an area of focus. And maybe a year or so ago, I started recording a lot of videos on how I was grounding now. I was focusing on grounding my energy. And about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now, I can't remember exactly, I've been grounding, and it has led me to the profound realization that my root chakra is an area I need to now pay close attention to continually. Because over the last year and a half, I've gone through this very stressful transition, and I've been very um, feeling depressed a lot. And I've noticed that a simple noticing of that tensioning near the tailbone, that contraction near the tailbone, tends to be one of the root causes. I can't say it is the cause, but I just want to share with you, in case that can help anybody else, that when you notice that tension there, that in my experience, from simply physically relaxing it, I notice an immediate sense of relaxation and a let go, a sense of, and that immediately translates into the mind, and the mind is able to then let go whatever thoughts it's hyper focusing on. If I'm having a difficult time, uh, I am having a type of argument with someone, and I'm not willing to let go the point I want to get across, I'll look down in that area, and what do you know? There's tension there. So immediately I just relax the muscles. So oftentimes the body is a direct channel into that sense of peace that we're all craving, especially for those of us who have a hyperactive imagination, overthinkers, and that overthinking will generate tension. And by relaxing the body, it is a direct method to immediately lower that tension. And if you can maintain the relaxation there, continually just not allowing the tension to build, continually relax, it then begins like a wave through your body of relaxation and peace. And then it becomes, again, easier, like I said, to let go of whatever story seems so important. So, and I'm noticing I need to do this on a constant basis, because the minute I stop, the tension begins immediately. This is most likely habitual on my part. So to do something like this continually, of course, can seem to be very daunting. And it was for me. It seems like something that, wow, I have to focus on this all the time. Wow, this is too much. And for me, it had been up till this point as well. I have done things like focus on my breathing for 1 year straight. I've done all kinds of Reiki courses, which you have practices where you need to do something at a specific time for a certain amount of time every day or once a week or so on. And these have built the discipline within my mind so that I can turn the attention away from the story and bring it where I need to. And really, that's what this is about, is your attention. So if you're not in control of your attention, then wherever your attention is pulled to is going to be out of your control. And for most of us, that can lead to stress, depression, so on. So if you're not ready to be continually attentive to the tension around your tailbone region, which again is your safety center, don't worry. This took me 7 going on 8 years to become something that I'm not choosing to because it's something I want to see for myself. It's I've experienced for so many years that I need this by not feeling good. And every time I notice I don't feel good, it's when I'm not focusing on that region. So I want to leave you with that. Hopefully that helps. Give it a try. Don't expect for it to work for you. And if it does work for you, then great. If it doesn't, great. Wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.